Hello, my name is Richard Winchlag. I am the Executive Director of Encounter Ministry. We are the head of men's and women's encounters throughout the nation, and we are bringing that here to the Michigan area. We've been in Michigan for the last 3 years, and now we are directly coming into the Detroit region. We've been doing this now for approximately 10 years and have had this journey of bringing men's and women's encounters to different parts of the nation. As we come into Michigan, we're trying to bring this understanding that what is encounter? What's the difference between a men's retreat and an encounter with Christ? And oftentimes we get asked that question having no idea in the way in which I'm going to answer it. And oftentimes what I'll say is you have to come in order to understand it, because I don't know how to explain it. But here's what I can say, is 10 years ago when I went to my first encounter, I had just told my wife about infidelity that I had had in the marriage 10 years prior, that I had come to this confession stage of my life to recognize that our marriage was never going to be what it was meant to be. And in that process of giving that up, giving that testimony to my wife, I'd gone to my first men's encounter, where I came to recognize that Christ truly is that forgiveness, that peace where I can let go of shame, guilt, all the things that have been just weighing me and destroying me for years. But through the encounter, through taking the steps of going to an encounter, giving all of what I had on that weekend to Christ, my life actually absolutely transformed into a way that I can't even explain. So when I try and a man comes up to me and says, "What's encounter about?" I can give you that piece of my testimony and say, yes, we just celebrated our 30th anniversary. And it doesn't come without battles or struggles, but man, there is so much joy in our marriage and in our life. As men came into my life and I was able to explain and give testimony to them, I found that there are so many more men in the exact spot that I was in. I can't even give you words. It's a lot. And it can be porn, it can be infidelity, it can be gambling, alcohol, but all of it stems from something far greater than that moment. It stems from something earlier in our lives. So as we walk this out, as you ask that question, what is an encounter? I think the most important piece is to say, hey, I just need to go. Or what is it that I'm missing out on? Or what is it that I need to go and be a part of? How can I bring other men into my life? Or how can I have my marriage healed or my family healed? Is it worth 48 hours of my life to take that opportunity? And I would say yes. Because for me, it was life-changing, career-changing. And I've gotten to know probably 1,000 different men and their stories over the last 10 years. It's been an amazing experience. So I would encourage you, take this time, go to encounterministry.life and sign up today.